want to know how you're really doing these holidays so far. Have you felt overwhelmed and stressed yet? Has it hit you yet? Have you, like I did, waited until a few days for Christmas to get all your Christmas gifts? Have you been struggling this holiday like I have? I'm going to talk about why gift exchanges are ridiculous and stressful and how it affects me as an autistic person. So in my office where I work, it was my suggestion to do a gift exchange because I didn't want to spend a lot of money on everybody. So instead of buying for 3 people, now I'm buying for 1 person. But here's what I find incredibly ridiculous about gift exchanges. So I have a list of items that the person wants me to buy for a certain amount of money. And I may or may not get that right. They may or may not like what I buy them. I may or may not be able to find the item they want. So I am spending the same amount of money as they are spending on an item. It's like, really, I'm exchanging my money for the value of their money for something possibly they're getting me that I don't even like anyway. And plus, I have to act like I like it when I open it, even if I don't. There's a lot of pressure there. And if that person doesn't like my gift, are they going to think poorly of me because I didn't get something that they wanted? There's so much stress to thinking about getting the person the right gift. Even when it comes to family members, I just struggle. Some people you just can't buy for. Some people don't want to give you suggestions. I have found I'm a poor gift giver. One year for Christmas, for my Sunday school class, I gave everyone a work of art that I did. Looking back, it probably wasn't something they really cared about as much as I did. How about instead of me taking my $15 of hard-earned money and buying you a gift that you may or may not like, how about we just all keep our own money and get ourselves something we like? Wouldn't that be easier? One of the things about gift giving that I don't like is having to go into the store and buy things. We went a couple days ago into the busy store and there were people everywhere. It's a lot. Shopping online we know is the best, and probably most of us that are autistic shop online mostly. But there are times you just can't and you have to go in person to get something, and it's stressful. And the other thing about the mess that it makes. I have wrapping paper all over my table and it's stressing me out. I just prefer a clean environment. Now, I will give this little tidbit of advice. If you have a family member who enjoys wrapping, why not get them to do the holiday wrapping? I've been lucky enough that my son has done a lot of the wrapping, but mainly it's because I've come home from work and my back is hurt and I've been laying on the couch, and so he had to do it. So why do we as people, human beings, give gifts to others? There are a variety of reasons. It's a way to show generosity and love. It's a way to connect with other people when you give them a gift from your heart, something that means a lot to you. If you're looking historically why we get gifts, it's because of the wise men. They brought gifts to baby Jesus. There are cultural and social reasons, and it's a shared experience with your family, and it's creating memories. So even as stressful as gift giving can be, there are some good reasons to give gifts, and we have to remember just not to overwhelm ourselves. Now, I couldn't help myself by not waiting until the week before Christmas to buy gifts. So I really caused the stress to myself. It's just about figuring out the easiest way. We have to figure out what works well for us. So I'm not going to stop giving gifts. I'm going to be a little more choosy and a little more particular, and I'm going to do it earlier in the year. Giving a gift and receiving a gift is a beautiful thing. I know I have some wonderful memories of gifts I received at Christmas as a child, at birthdays and things like that. Sometimes the best gift we can give somebody is of ourselves. I remember just a couple videos back, I made a statement how I was feeling at peace with Christmas coming up and I was going to be fine and not stressed out. And guess what? I spoke too soon. I've already had a breakdown since then, and I've caused some stressful situations myself by not being prepared. So I did not follow my own advice, and I'm only have myself to blame for that. But I hope you're faring better than I've been for the holidays. It's time to do things right the rest of the season if I'm going to make it through, because I've got 4 Christmases to go to this year. Go thrifting with me. I've decided to do a go thrifting with me video. I did one of these about over a year ago on my channel, so we'll see if you enjoy this type of video. I love thrifting, and I love the you never know what you're going to find. It's like a treasure hunt. So I'm going to go see if can I possibly find any Christmas gifts. We'll see. It was very crowded, and the music wasn't too loud. Sometimes the music can be too loud for me, and when they would make a beeping noise, like when they were trying to call attention to something, that was loud. And those are just some of the challenges I find as far as the crowds and sounds when I go to the thrift store. But I did find a few good things. Got some Christmas sweaters, and it was nice to get a little bit of Christmas shopping done. To me, there's one gift that's the most important, and that's Jesus, anyway. So for me, I would just like to more put my focus there next year. Less of all of this and more of what Christmas really means to me.